Hello everyone, this is my project based on LLM Detect AI text. So in this project I am detecting all the texts which are written by AI. So first I have installed the required libraries, transformer, NLTK, TensorFlow, etc. And then I have imported the required libraries which are used in almost every machine learning model, which are Pandas, Seaborn, and Matplotlib. And then I have imported all the datasets which are inbuilt dataset from Kaggle. And then I have shown you all the datasets row and column wise using dot head function. And then I have shown here the plot of every dataset, in which 0 means not generated by AI and 1 means generated by AI. And this is our required training dataset, where TF train essay prompt ID. So in this we have almost 700 datasets which are not generated by AI, and 650 datasets which are generated by AI. So in this way I have shown you all the required datasets. So and this is also the same. Then we are merging all the train datasets, and we are using it as DF train. So we had two train datasets, DF train SA, which is X, and DF train SA. So we had two datasets, so we are merging the datasets and using it as DF train. Okay, now this is the required datasets, the final dataset, which has almost 27,000 generated by not generated by AI, and 17,000 rows that are generated by AI. And then where we are balancing the dataset using this function. And then this is the histogram, which represents the text length, and it is a right skewed graph. Okay, now we are pre-processing the data. And basically what we do in pre-processing any text based data is we have to tokenize it so that the machine can understand uh, what we are trying to say. Like the machine doesn't understand text, but it understands only numbers. So we are tokenizing every word in this step. So we are tokenizing the text, and also removing the stop words, and filter. After cleaning data, we are tokenizing it. And then we are splitting the train dataset into two parts to validate the data. We are using train test split, and test size is 0.3, which is 30% of the required training dataset. And then we are so this is basically the model in which we have imported transformers. From transformers we have imported BERT model, which is the main classification model for text classification. This is optimizer Adam Dullu, and all the required BERT tokenizer, BERT config for the AI classification task. So we have also imported TensorFlow and TensorFlow text in TensorFlow Hub. So in here we have built a deep learning neural network of 4 layers, in which we have a dense layer which with an activation function ReLU, and then we have a dropout layer, and then again a dense layer, and then again a dropout layer. So activation function we used is ReLU, and at last we have activation function as sigmoid, because we are using doing classification here, and sigmoid is basically used in every classification model as an activation function. So after running this after running the data in this layers in this neural network, we we basically get all basically get all the results, and the we get an R score, which is we are testing the data and validating it, and getting an R score, which I have got about point 0.9 0.71 here, which I have pasted it here. 0.70 is my private score, and this is the score that I have got in this Kaggle competition. So this was my project, and I have validated it in multiple data sets, and you can basically get this submission CSV as the file which gives that the text is generated by AI or not. For example, this text is giving an output of 0.9997, which basically means 1, which means this text is generated by an AI. And this text 2222 CCCC, this it is rounded off to 0, which basically means this is not generated by an AI. So this was my project. Thank you for listening. Thanks.